cold.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
it's cold in this building too. I come downstairs. I'm like trying to put my hands over the space heater we've got back here. It wasn't turned on.
Well, I have on layers. I came prepared.
That's true. You got this awesome sweater dress going. I'm sure that's a lot warmer than this suit, which is, I guess, not very warm.
Layers.
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 That's right. She wore long underwear this morning. I actually thought about it and I didn't do it. Oh well. Well, yeah, cold sticking around for a few more days. Luckily, we do have a pretty nice thaw in sight, and I don't want the skiers to be listening to me when I say this, but I'm actually kind of looking forward to a little bit of a warm up. I think it will be kind of nice to get a bit milder air in the picture as we head into the work week. So here's a look at our current wind chills. Luckily, wind not going to be as big of a factor today. It was certainly breezy at times yesterday. Enough of a breeze, though, when it's this cold to make things feel even colder. It feels like 5 in Portland and Augusta right now. Feels like 1 below in Bangor. I will say that's our actual air temperature there, so winds are likely pretty light in the Bangor area. Feels like 11 below in Rangeley, 16 below in Greenville, and 17 below in Caribou. So pretty cold out there as we start off the day. It remains pretty frigid through the day. Highs in the middle 20s for the afternoon, with a mix of sun and clouds expected through the daytime hours. So overall, just very chilly once again for today. Luckily, again, not a huge wind factor out there. And it could be worse. We could be stuck in the teens. At least today, most of us make it into the 20s. So here's what we are looking ahead to through the weekend and into the early part of the work week. Arctic cold continuing. It looks like Monday probably ending up our coldest day. Now by Tuesday, things start to tick up a little bit with our temperatures, and then Wednesday we're watching our next storm rolling through. This likely brings some snow that changes over to a wintry mix, or snow that changes over to rain. So a bit of a messy storm on the way for Wednesday, and then late in the week a true thaw looks to arrive. Temperatures will likely be near 40 degrees. Wow. So yeah, I know it's not a major warm up here, but being near 40 will feel really, really nice after how cold things have been. So let's take a look at our storm tracker through the weekend today. Mix of sun and clouds. I think we'll see a decent amount of sunshine, especially outside of the mountains, but there will still be some clouds around as we head through the day today. Heading into tonight, it's pretty overcast. Our chance of snow will arrive late in the night and into Sunday morning. Notice it's just some scattered flurries and snow showers. So there might be a few festive flakes out there as you're waking up tomorrow. I'm not expecting anything major or any big impacts, and we should clear out pretty decently into the afternoon. Very cold though, highs only in the low 20s or teens on Sunday, and it gets even colder Monday. In fact, Sunday night, almost statewide below zero temperatures are expected. Look at this painful wake up on Monday morning. Below zero almost everywhere, or very close to zero along the coastline. So yeah, very, very cold temps expected to start the work week. In terms of snow tonight and tomorrow morning, I wouldn't expect much. There could be a quick coating though across western Maine and central and southern Maine. Otherwise, this is not a major system. The best chance of getting maybe up to an inch will be off to our west in New Hampshire, or maybe in some spots in the higher elevations here in Maine. So pretty quiet through the early part of the week. We've got another one of these weak systems that will roll through Monday night into early Tuesday. It also looks to pass to the south. So once again, southern Maine favored for maybe a quick coating of snow Monday night into Tuesday morning. Otherwise, it's quiet until Wednesday. That's our next storm system. Doesn't look like a major storm, but it does look to be a pretty widespread event. So I think all of us will get some sort of precipitation out of this, likely starting as all snow, turning over to some sort of wintry mix, maybe even rain in some spots. Notice the track of the storm kind of right over southern Maine. That would favor pulling in some milder air. Now, if this was to trend a little bit farther south, probably ends up mostly snow, trends a little bit farther north, more of us will see that mixing. So we'll continue to track this as we get closer to Wednesday. After that, temperatures turn mild for Thursday and Friday. Looks like our next storm probably arriving sometime next weekend, Saturday into Sunday. This one could be a bigger storm, so we'll have to keep an eye on that for next weekend. Otherwise, I think many of us will be happy to know a big pattern change arrives later in the week. Milder temperatures, 40s are within reach as we head into the latter part of the week. Notice our nice warming trend that we've got in store here. Here's a look at the marine forecast, 3 to 5 foot seas for today. Our 7-day looking like we'll finally get a bit of a warm up in store. Look how cold it is though through Monday. Teens tomorrow away from the coast, barely getting to 15 degrees on Monday, and then we do start to warm up a little Tuesday, getting above freezing in many spots Wednesday, and look at that, near 40 Thursday and into Friday. If you are along the coastline, we should actually get to 40 in many spots by Thursday and Friday. So yeah, you know it's been cold, Leanne, when we are so excited that 40 degrees might be in the forecast this week.
Yes, looking forward to that. All right, thank you very much.